Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So we're back for another day of our yo-yo adventure. It's a brand new, bright, sunny day in Terraria, but the same can't be said about England. It's kind of wet, it's kind of miserable, it's kind of raining, but it's also a Saturday, it's the weekend, and what I wanted to do today is to channel all of those vibes into a yo-yo episode, which sounds kind of bad. I didn't really think about this until it kind of spewed out my mouth. A miserable rainy day in Terraria. But no, what I want to do today is I want to keep it chill, keep it relaxed. I've been really focusing on my goals the past couple of days. You know, getting the channel back on track, taking down the Destroyer, doing a couple of bosses, getting some new yo-yos. In today's episode, I'm going to try get a new yo-yo. However, I just want to keep it chill, less jump cuts, a nice, relaxing episode. I've had a very long day today, but it's been alright. It's actually been a very good day. I have done a lot of driving, and that always brings me down, right? I actually really like driving. However, mentally, looking at a road just kind of knackers you out. Does not feel good. So in today's episode, we're going to do a couple of boss fights. Some very fun boss fights, actually. And the first one we're going to do, and we're going to rock there straight away, is Leviathan. Now, Leviathan always reminds me of the YouTuber with the same name, Leviathan. Great dude, and I hope he's doing well. Well, that being said, the last time we tried to do Leviathan was in Season 5 of the Calamity mod, which needs an ending, I'm very sorry. But when we did it then, it was really large, and we couldn't damage it. It was a bit of a joke, you know, you couldn't really fight it. You know what, actually? I say this, it might have been Season 4. Either way, I remember that they fixed it, so I'm kind of pumped to do it. I've never done it with a yo-yo before, so it's going to be very different. If you've never seen Leviathan before, you're in for a bit of a treat. It's a really cool boss fight. But then after that, and we are going to do this casually, we have a couple more bosses to do, so let me show you. We have Astrum Orisa, I don't know how to pronounce this word, and use an astral chunk at night. I'm pretty sure this is like a worm or like a collection of 12 worms. I feel like with the spores that come off of the quagmire, I feel like this is going to be a pretty good fight. Pretty chill. We've already got an arena for it. We also have Golem and we have Abyssian. Abyssian is going to give us a yo-yo. So if we do get a yo-yo today, thanks to Abyssian, basically. Alright, so Leviathan. What do you do to kill a Leviathan? You buff up, you take a Zergy boy, and you wait for the music to change. And I'll tell you when the music changes. Until then, just know that nothing's happening. You can always tell when the little summoning creature lives inside the ocean. It does make a particular sound. You can like start hearing the music a little bit. I am kind of nervous because I don't know if it's even going to spawn here, to be completely honest. I know it did at the beginning of the series, but oh, there you go. All right, here we go. I can hear it. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. And then, oh, you get working on the siren. Siren, I'm so sorry. So this will probably be different than the last time I fought it. That's always the case when it comes to Calamity. I'm always like, yeah, I remember this boss. Oh, this boss was great in Season 2. And then it's just completely different. But that's what I really like about Calamity. People ask me all the time. People that don't play Terraria, they're like, so, you play Terraria and you've been playing it for so many years? I'm like, yeah, dude, mods. Mods are so good. I'm like, you don't even need a game update when you got this many good mods. You really don't. You know, 1.4, it's definitely a luxury. One I'm very much looking forward to, but mods are where it's at. So mod creators, thank you so much, right? Because you make the biggest impact on my life these days. Anyway, let me go back to something from yesterday. I think you guys are going to find this pretty funny. So the ones of you that are subscribed, you know, you're going to love this. So, you may remember yesterday I was giving the channel review and I said how YouTube said to me, you need to tell people to subscribe because you get all these new viewers, people that watch that are not subscribed. And yesterday, you know, I made a big point of it. Alright, check your subscriptions, boys, right? Are you subscribed? 500 of you. 500 people were not subscribed. What's going on? I need to say it more. I need to be more like, I need to be more shovey. I always feel bad though, but I'm like, come on, subscribe. I want 200,000. I want 1 million. We're going to be the first Terraria channel to hit 1 million. Isn't that amazing? I don't think we are, but the dream is alive. Why not? So, that being said, yeah, give it a subscribe. Why not? Why not? But yeah, I've had a very good day today. It's been nice. Like I said, I went and saw some Famalam, which is always good. I look forward to it every day of the week. I really do. I've been alternating recently, though. Like, I go home one weekend. The next weekend, you know, I can't be bothered. Courtney does horse riding as well. She, like, does that every second week. So it's kind of nice. Got a good routine. I've been chilling today. I got in from my long drive. I had a cup of coffee, which was really good. And then I caught up on South Park. South Park's been very good this season. So it's just been a lovely day. Now, I don't usually talk about this. Usually, I like to respond to comments individually and be like, hey, I saw this comment. But I'm going to be pretty vague right now about comments in general. So, I feel like it's time to talk about how meaningful comments are on a YouTube video. Because every day after I post, I look through the comments, and I'll do that for like an hour. You know, I keep my phone open for an hour, and then that's cool, right? And then like I'll be checking it every now and again, and for like the next day and a bit until the next video posts, I'm checking those comments, right? Now, I've got to be honest with you. You lot, oh my god, you're so nice. It really, really, really makes my day. You're all so nice. Like, a lot of you are just like, hey, really like what you're doing. Or like, some of you are like, you've made my day. Or some of you go, oh, I just got in from work, or I just got in from school, and I'm really excited to watch. It's really, really nice. I'm not going to lie. I just really appreciate it. So I did want to take a moment to be like, hey, thank you. Because I do feel rather fortunate, because I've spoken to a lot of YouTubers. Oh my god. I thought we were really going to win that one. I'm going to get back to this. We're going to come back. I'm going to rebuff up, and we're going to win this. Because that was good, and I was on a nice little tangent there. Okay, so I actually tried it again. Died pretty quick, so I thought, you know what? We'll just talk over the start, right? So let me finish my my little tangent. What I wanted to say was, I've spoken to a lot of YouTubers, and a lot of them, like, they don't get the kind of connection that I'm so fortunate to have with my audience. Basically, we've built up a really nice community here. I have no idea how it happened. I feel very fortunate for it. But I did want to say, you know, just thank you, right? Because at the end of the day, look, I'll never be able to respond to every single one. But I do want you to know I'm reading them, and I'm very grateful for them. And they make a big impact on my day, right? Even Courtney's like... Even Courtney notices just how pleased I am. Because I much prefer posting to this channel. Because my audience is so nice. Because everyone's so, just so chill and cool. You know, you've all got a good vibe going on. So, yeah. Thought I'd talk about that. Right, let me get towards the end of the fight. Because I've already shown this once. And I said chill Saturday. I don't mean lazy Saturday. I do want to do a little bit of jump cuts. Okay, so I'm kind of towards the end of the fight. Not quite, because the siren hasn't died yet. But I'm doing it a little bit differently, where I'm trying to balance out the damage a little bit more. I don't think that there's a penalty for destroying the siren first. It's probably easier, to be honest. But, you know, I thought I would change it up, do it a little bit differently. And it's paying off, right? I'm doing well. I've got great health. Now we just need to kill Leviathan. So, I didn't actually talk about these wings that I'm wearing. So, these wings that I'm wearing are made using the ore that we got yesterday. I think it's called perennial ore. And I was like, you know what? We've got these icy wings, but I can guarantee there's probably some better wings out there that we can make by now. So I clicked on perennial ore, and I was like, alright, okay, I see some new wings. I'll give them a go. And it turns out that if you're wearing the Reaver armor, you get a set bonus of 15% extra movement speed. And I was like, you know what? That is actually worth mentioning. That's really cool. So basically, I want to give a shout out to them. They look great as well. Like, it says look stylish and have great movement or whatever. And I feel stylish. I do feel good with them. They kind of look a bit like Falcon, you know, from the Marvel movies and comics, I'm sure. Like, I'm going to be honest, I haven't read a comic book since I was like 8 years old. Not that there's anything wrong with reading comic books. It's just that, like, well, I was just reading the Beano and the Dandy. If you know what that is, you're a real British folk, all right? But I like the look of them. They look cool. They look good. I like these big giant meatballs that are flying my way. Man, talking about meat, let me tell you this, right? So, I've been on a bit of a, like, I don't know. This is a weird kick to be on, but basically, you may have seen that, like, in the media, they're like, you know what? Try and eat less meat. If you can eat less meat, it's going to be better for the environment. You know, everybody do their bit. And I'm like, you know what? I can do that, right? I can eat one bit of less meat, right? Or just some less meat in general. It's like whatever, right? I mean, I like eating meat. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I do enjoy it. But I did try and change a little bit. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change things up. I'm gonna change some recipes. So like I was making chili once a week, and instead of having chili, I swapped out the meat for some sweet potato. I roasted up some sweet potato. I put it in. It was kind of like a hot pot. It was really, really nice. But then on day 2, I was like, right, so I'm gonna have some like corn burger. It's gonna be really nice. I bought like the finest non-meat burger I could buy or find. And it was absolutely disgusting. It was rank. It smelt bad. It looked bad. It tasted bad. It did not have a good consistency. It was awful. And that was enough. I was like, all right, that trend is over for me. But it's not really. I'm actually trying to make just alterations to like what I can cook, you know? Because I want to do my bit. Why not, right? Why not? So, I just had to share that experience that I was so defeated day 2 into making this change that it put me off. It was awful. It was really, really bad. I need some really good vegetarian recipes. If you have them, do let me know. Alright, so from that we got an ambergris. Or ambergris, I don't know what it's called. You leave behind poisonous seawater as you move. 75% increase movement speed, 10% increase to all damage, and plus 20 defense while submerged in liquid. This is really cool because I'm actually going to use this because we might as well go do Abyssion. Because Abyssion is a thorium fight. You do it underwater. And it's going to be simple. It's going to be so easy to do. We're going to buy a Zergy boy. I've also got to buy a whole bunch of potions. This is where it's going to get a little bit boring. So I'm going to do a little jump cut. We're going to cut ahead. I'm going to buy my potions. I don't want to buy too many because I haven't got that much money left. As you can see, 55, 59. It's not that much money, but I want good buffs. But yeah, we're going to go do that. And I was like, that's amazing. That's a really cool accessory. All right, anyway, let me crack on with this. Okay, so I'm here and I'm thinking like, right, where do I do this? And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out just this little area here. If I can make this a little bit bigger, I think this should be good. Truth be told, though, with the accessory that we just got and, like, just all the calamity benefits, I feel like this fight could be pretty easy. I feel like it's going to be good, you know? It's going to be one of those nice, chill fights, you know? Saturday vibes and all that. But I do feel like, you know, I need an arena, you know? I don't know, right? It's probably for the best. I do feel like I could wing it, maybe, and be like, I'm just going to fight it in a box. Kind of like how I do the Eater of Worlds. If you've ever seen me fight the Eater of Worlds, I'm sure many of you have. Many of you will know I don't really take it that seriously. I do kind of goof around a little bit. Right, so we are going to buff up. So that did activate the Zergy boy. But I was like, you know what? If I'm going to use a Zergy boy, I should probably have like all my added benefits, you know? Life regen, armor, all the good stuff. So now we need to kill those nightmare things. I'm struggling to get my words out. I really am tired. I can always tell because like when I start muttering the most simple words, I'm like, yep. All right, James, you need a break. Get away from the computer. Okay. Oh, I thought I would give a status update on the Tiffany thing. Do you remember yesterday I mentioned that I wanted to get a booking at Tiffany's? Turns out, not today. They were like, I refreshed and they were like, we have the lunch menu. And I was like, all right. Nobody's singing lunch at Tiffany's. So I'm not bothered. So I'm going to try again tomorrow. But I am genuinely really optimistic about it. I think it's going to be fine. It's going to be nice. Oh my god, look at this. This is my only problem with this biome. Genuinely. This is a real problem. So you've got the enemies spawning below you. So you got this octopus over here. But then when the octopus is below you, he's like sticking his tentacles up. So you can't like You can't mine towards them because they're like, oh, well, we're just going to like poke you through the wall. It's a real pain. It's kind of annoying. Look, it's doing it to me now. Slapping me with 50-something damage. If I had bombs, I could sort this pretty easily. Ooh, what's going on there? Oh. Was it... What was getting him? I don't actually know. Oh, okay. That did not go well. So, as you can see, my health is super low. So, you know when I was really cocky a few minutes ago and I was like, oh yeah, I think I'll be fine to beat him. Don't worry about health and all that. We're going to find out if that was true or not. All right, we're already into the clink phase where it just shoots at you like a machine gun. And already, quite clearly, not doing that well. Right, let me buff up. Oh, I can't do anything. Right, so damage output, super high. Our health, well, it's a little bit better now that I've healed up. So I guess in a way, if I do lose this, I was definitely overconfident. However, if I win this, screw you, Abyssion, I'm taking the Whirlpool Yo-Yo. This would be convenient if I won it first time. Abyssion does not seem like a boss fight that you would want to put a lot of prep into because it's over so soon. It's not very big. It doesn't feel like a monumental moment, you know? Doesn't feel like it merits it, but that being said, it is cool. There's nothing wrong with it. It just feels like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like an endgame boss. I guess in a way it isn't an endgame boss. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I feel like I'm not doing that much damage. I feel like it's just ticking over one by one. And I definitely don't have enough health. So I think I am going to lose this. I think I'm going to have to come back tomorrow with a big arena and be like, all right, round 2. I get you. Mugged me off the first time. Oh. Nice. Did it just die? I was so focused on, like, thinking about being mugged off by this boss. I didn't really notice the last little bit of its health. Well, I guess a win's a win. Thank you very much. All right, so open it up. What do we get? We get the Healing Armor Set. Now, I will say, it's one of my favorite sprited modded armors. I think it's so cool. I really think it's ace. I'm really into this aesthetic. I think it's great. That being said, I also want to give major props to the Reaver set. However, there's one thing I don't like about the Reaver set. Are you ready for this? You'll only care about this if you make thumbnails involving yo-yos, otherwise you wouldn't even notice. So I really like how chunky the armor is. Let me zoom in for this. So it's quite a wide armor. It looks pretty badass, right? You stick the yo-yo out, and it looks really skinny. I don't know how you would alter that, but it just loses, like, it looks like it loses too many pixels. It looks like this shoulder could be a little bit bigger. Look, I'm not a pixel artist. I don't know what I'm talking about. But that being said, I know a thumbnail, all right? And this is not it, Chief. Okay, well, that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. So we will round off today's episode with a brand new yo-yo. So we're going to speak to the Diver Man, and it's 40 gold. Hey, look at that. I got exactly 40 gold. All right. The Whirlpool. The Whirlpool is the final thorium yo-yo I think we'll be getting. I'm not quite sure about that. I need to open up my checklist, but here it is. Let's have a little read. Constantly sucks in nearby enemies. Ooh, sounds amazing. Right, let me stick down a few super dummies. Okay. All right. This is goofy. This is very goofy. But I kind of like it. I'm just going to drag this man. If you ever need to make a machinima in Terraria and you got to like animate all your little target dummies, don't you worry, fam. I got you covered, all right? Just take my little pet target dummy on a stroll. On you come, little man. Oh, it looks goofy. But all right. Okay, well, I'm going to end today's episode there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new and you haven't subscribed, or even if you do watch daily, make sure you have. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Today was pretty chill. What happens on a Sunday? Is it even more chill? Probably so. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.